He tells of the truly horrific stories and the awful conditions he has to live in Russia.
They're funny.
Well, they're not really funny, but I guess to him they are. I guess if you like the Schadenfreude, where you like the other people's misery, then I suppose it's funny. And he punctuates it with "but is good life," and boy did they laugh.
Like, village gets radiation testing. Dr. A has 8 arms, but is good life.
Yeah, just think, that's 6 more arms, so he can do work and bring home money to the family.
Oh yeah,
I mean, she'll probably die before she even reaches the age of 7. But until then,
pimping ain't easy, especially when you have 8 arms.
And Harvard, well, if she's gonna be pimped out, she can service that many more men with 6 more arms. You gotta look on the bright side of life. And Andrew Harvard with a big move in the face. He is rocking the world of Smeshnov. He's doing it for America. And of course, this is no Cold War here. It is getting hot and heavy. And Smeshnov, a win over Akira Maguro in the opening round. He was able to knock out the Dolphin Poacher,
who also looks like a dolphin.
It's a true irony.
I just have to bring that up. He looks like a fucking dolphin.
And nice. Kicking the legs of the down Harvard, waiting for him to get up. Smeshnov, of course, in the drab, brownish grey. Harvard donned out in the stars and stripes of the United States. In his signature red. And a bit of clinch fighting here against the ropes. You know, Andrew Harvard has really taken on that whole American hero sort of persona here in KUMITE. Going 0-4 in the United States, 2-0 here in Japan.
Really picking it up.
He certainly has, and you know, I understand. He watched the Rocky series so many times going into this. Unfortunately, he was informed that the Black One does not beat the Russian. And he was a bit disheartened by that.
In fact, they die, don't they? Spoiler alert.
Well, I guess he must not have gotten to that part yet. And he's going for an arm triangle. Don't tell him he's going to die. He's looking to choke out Yuri Smeshnov, but does not keep the submission. Goes for the mount for a split second. Again, the first 10-minute first round, 5-minute second round if necessary.
I like how Smeshnov's gear is the same color as the skies in Russia.
A drab brownish grey.
Yep, all the time.
Well, there's not much of a, not very picturesque, I suppose. Got some more lines from his stand-up routine, I suppose. He's got one of his diehard fans, of course, can recite this line by memory. In Soviet Russia, it's very cold, and the people, thousands, die of the starving every day. But is good life?
What is good life?
And again, they laugh and laugh. It's one of those lines, it's like a catchphrase. They can all recite this alongside, and well, the good life is not so good if you get kneed in the head like that by Andrew Harvard. He's lining those knees right on basically the bald spot
3 minutes left in the round.
of Smeshnov if he were to have on the crown of the head.
Watch the triangle now. That's it. Heads up, sit down.
And but Smeshnov returns the favor. These two are just lying into each other. Smeshnov might as well be banging his shoe on the desk, screaming, "Vive el Barrio!" And he's got the mount now, and these two are just lying into each other. You know, it's almost as if you thought the two countries represented did not like each other.
You know what? Kind of funny. It does seem like that.
Now big uppercut. Drops Harvard, going with some up kicks to keep Smeshnov from stomping away like that. Another uppercut. And Harvard keeps going for these takedowns, and Smeshnov has the proper counter to every single one of them. I don't understand why Harvard is still going for it.
It is weird.
Just about a minute to go here in the first round. The marathon before the sprint, the 10-minute first round. And Smeshnov has really turned up the heat here, which is ironic because most of the places in Russia don't have heat, especially in his town.
Oh, especially his town.
There it is. Once you clear those legs, back out. That's
Very
it.
cold, drab.
And certainly the case in Smeshnov out. Takes mount just as the round ends. Well, we're going to have a 5-minute sprint. As Harvard looking a bit worse for wear. Big cut underneath the left eye. That is just leaking blood, and Smeshnov not looking like too much of a spring chicken himself.
But it's good life still.
What is good life? Again, spring chickens, not exactly a food they're familiar with in Russia. Because it's mostly cold winter chickens. And there we see Harvard with some knees to the stomach. You know, if he actually had a good meal, then Smeshnov might have been regurgitating that.
This is empty. It's an empty stomach. Can't even get food here, but it's good life.
It certainly is.
Let's get back into this here. Ugh. Yeah, empty. Jesus.
And of course, reminding that this, not jokes, this is real life, but yet people still laugh as he tells the stories.
Not really jokes, they're just stories, but they're funny.
They certainly are, and here we go. Second round.
Down already.
Final round. Quarterfinals, third quarterfinals of the lightweight KUMITE. Who will join Lu Fangshu and Marcel Viome in the semifinals? Will it be Andrew Harvard from America? Will it be Russia's Yuri Smeshnov? Oh, kick to the face! And Harvard just drives through it and gets the takedown, looking at ground and pound. He wants to hit. He wants Yuri Smeshnov to be hit harder than in the endurance of standing in a 5-day breadline.
But it's good life.
It certainly is. And big left hook by Smeshnov. Oh, and a big left hand! Drops Harvard. He's looking for the finish.
Oh, knee in him.
Knees to the face. Harvard covering up but scrambling.
Oh, still might be it,
showing
though.
that grit, that American spirit.
Wow.
Get on there,
He's hanging in there.
Andrew.
Come on.
He certainly is putting up quite the effort against Yuri Smeshnov.
That's it.
And I gotta say, there's gonna be a bit of respect earned by both fighters of each other.
Up, go for a
If
submission.
they continue, and goes for a guillotine. We'll try to slip it with the choke. Oh, but a glasnost for your perestroika there, Yuri. Not entirely certain what that meant.
Nor do I.
Sounded better in my head, Ken. That's what happens when you ad-lib, I suppose. And Smeshnov working that clinch, minute and a half to go. Harvard using it nicely, spinning off. But Smeshnov smartly pushes off. Opts for a striking battle on these two. You can see how fatigue is setting in. They're lumbering around the ring. They're breathing heavily. Smeshnov backing down Harvard.
They went the
Harvard trying to
distance.
throw something. They certainly are going the distance so far. 45 seconds to go in the fight. It's so close. It's too close to call.
Oh, it's been an even one.
It certainly has.
Of course, Russia and USA have an even one. Why wouldn't they?
Well, why not? I suppose as a conscious, unbiased observer.
As a citizen of the planet, I do not look at either side differently.
I think, Ken, these days you make your home in Japan, don't you?
Yeah, that's where I sleep at night. Kinda.
And that's going to be the end of the fight. Much of a show of respect from this entire capacity crowd
clapping.
here in Osaka.
At gunpoint, mind you, because I'm
Of course,
great Mr.
yes,
Naga.
the applause sign has been lit up by most glorious and honorable Mr. Naga.
Lieutenant-
And of course, the armed guards have turned their weapons to the crowd to make sure they clap. Clap for Russia, clap for the United States, clap for Harvard, and of course for Smeshnov.
And most importantly, clap for Mr. Naga, live 10,000 years.
Of course, that applause is always for most glorious and honorable Mr. Naga. We go to the judges. The first one for Smeshnov. And that's going to do it. Mother Russia makes its way to the third round, the semifinals. Yuri Smeshnov only able to see out of one eye. But that one eye is going to see a berth in the semi-finals.